Welcome to Simon NoChaNoMa, Simon's living room. I don't know whether I'm broadcasting. I have no idea. Perhaps I am. I don't know. It's been airplane mode for some reason on my other device. Welcome to Ghent St. Peter's Station. And it's musical. And here we are on a grey day. Warm and dry. I've just had some lunch. Okay, I appear to be starting. Yes, I'm here. Oh, it's all going well. Jolly good. I don't know if anybody's there, but welcome. This is Ghent St. Peter's Station. Usually I start my shows from the middle of Ghent after having arrived. But the place I'm going to look for is actually quite close to the station, so I thought I'd maybe show you the station as well. It's quite pleasant. If I turn around, you can see how it looks, silhouetted against the sky. It's a sort of bizarre 19th century Moorish architecture with a late 20th century accretions. You can't really see it because of the silhouette effect. And the Labate, hello! Hey! And Robert, hello Robert. So here we are. And I had a lunch up there in a rather nice place called Bodega, which very nice sort of Art Nouveau interior with lots of wood and glass and stuff. And they played classical music in the background, which was nice. And I had a tapas meal, which was also grilled vegetables in olive oil and it was rather nice. And a beer, of course. And a rather nice almond cake. So I'll show you as we pass it, because as you may have read from the description, I'm here for alcohol. I'm here to try and to find some Canadian whiskey. Robert, like his ears prick up. Yes, I know that, says Robert. Well, yes, you may get masses of it over there with it being Canada, but in Belgium. I just got strange looks from the drink centre when I went to ask them, do you have some Canadian whiskey? And she had to phone up the boss and say, have we got Canadian whiskey? And he said, no. So it's not popular here. There's a problem with the server. Try again. What's that? Bike. Yes, Belgium's are big on bikes, especially here where it's a student city. So all these have been left by drunken students, presumably. There's masses of them. But we have to sort of go over here. But yes, anyway, so Canadian whiskey, which is slightly different to, only very slightly different to American whiskey. It's not commonly available in most supermarkets or drink centres. Not in my small town anyway, so that's why I've come to a bigger city, in the vain hope, or not in the vain hope, just in the hope that I shall come across it. And I found only 2 places in the entire city that specialise in whiskey, and luckily the first one is quite close by. Hopefully they have it, and hopefully it's not going to cost a bloody fortune, because I also need to get some Angostura bitters and some Demerara syrup. Because Kimberly sent me I said I'd used up almost all my Fernet Branca and didn't have anything good to go with it, so she sent me a cocktail recipe called a Toronto, of all things, which involves Canadian whiskey, Demerara syrup, Fernet Branca and Angostura bitters. And I only have Fernet Branca, a little bit left. Bicycle infestation, yes. It's a student city, so they cycle everywhere. Perhaps you can see the station as I cross the tram tracks. Try not to trip over. Domino's Pizza, yes, we have all the best places here. But we're coming up close to Bodega, which is a rather nice. Somebody needs to go fast for some reason. So yes, ignore all the sort of the tatty shops. And the closed shops. But here it is. It was rather nice with sort of green marble exterior. Coffee, breakfast, tapas and lunch. No, that's what I had. It's rather nice in there. Yeah. Kind of show you, poke it in. Maybe give it a little wave. Right, so further up here is a giant white imitation horse. Don't be surprised when we come across it. It indicates a whiskey place for some reason. Better known to the owners of the whiskey place. But hopefully they won't be too upset with me coming in with this on. Ooh. It's all rather large architecture. Somewhere around this corner. Here we are. Give him a bit of an advert. You can see the sort of bottles of champagne, wines, liqueurs, champagnes, and giant plastic horses. Okay, let's have a look. It looks expensive. Look at these like Doric columns and marble, but we'll see. Oh, look. Hello. Oh. It was buffering there for a second. Well, hopefully it works. I shall go in and find out. Oh, wow. Well, if I wanted wine or champagne, it'd be easy. But good afternoon. Mag ik Engels spreken of
Nederland is goed.
Nederlands is goed, maar ja.
33,5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 134 euro.
Well, they've got Johnny Walker, that's for sure.
Ja, maar zet maar hier. Op het einde van de straat links.
Ah ja, dat bij de bank is juist.
Forti zijn het niet meer. Maar Argenta en de Post zijn er 2 daar.
Geen probleem. Hoeveel was het?
134. 5 minuutjes, ja.
Zijn dat allemaal al de whiskies? Heb je toevallig een Canadese whisky? Ik ben overal. De drankcenter in mijn stad.
Dat is de club.
Ja?
En het zijn nog een paar andere.
Ja. Maar geen Canadese.
Dat wordt niet gevraagd, hè.
Nee, het is ook niet zo populair.
6 flessen op een jaar, dus
Ja.
dat is de moeite niet voor die binnen te doen, hè.
Ja, dat is het. Nee, een vriendin van mij heeft een cocktailrecept gestuurd.
Ik kan er wel aan geraken vandaag nog, hè.
Ja?
Binnen 2, 3 uur.
Oh, nee, dan ben ik weg. Sorry.
Weg al,
nee.
ja.
En als ik bijvoorbeeld 180 whiskies gaat, zou dat mij ook lukken? Of denk dat het ja, zo...
Je gaat niet makkelijk hebben, hè?
Ja, het klinkt moeilijk.
Het klinkt niet moeilijk, het is moeilijk.
Het is moeilijk, ja. In de drankcentrum in Sint-Niklaas, wat is dat?
Ja. Ik kan er wel aan geraken, bij een collega zijn,
Ja.
die het wel heeft en ik kan het meebrengen.
Ja.
Maar we zijn niet maar terug binnen 3 uur.
Ah, ik heb nog 2 ingrediënten nodig. Misschien kun je daarmee verlossen. Demerara siroop. Demerara siroop. Dat is zo donkersuikersiroop. Dat is voor te mengen met cocktails. Nee.
Ik heb siropen, maar...
Maar geen zo... Ja. En Angostura bitters.
Wat?
Angostura bitters.
Ah, dat heb ik wel, ja.
Ja. In een klein flesje.
Ja, klein flesje.
Zo, mag ik eens kijken?
In die hele doos daar, ga maar meneer. Ik zal het u wat tonen. Ah, maar
Nog.
Ja, stop links. Ja.
Links. Ah.
In die hele doos. Daar in het trek meneer.
Ja, in de rek. Ah ja, Angostura. Oh. Well, I've got something. Anyway, audience. Okay. So, there we go. Dino, fantastisch. Oké. Right. Ik ben gedeeltelijk verlost.
Als u nog 2 uur hier geweest, kon ik u Canadese whisky bezorgen.
Oké.
Voilà, u heeft toch niks mee, hè?
Ja, ik kan zo nog verder met mijn zoektocht verder zetten. Oké, eerst betalen. Dat is belangrijk.
Voilà, 10 euro als u wilt. Ja, prima. Dat is in orde. Een zakje op, u kunt daar een...
Ik kan het daarin steken, ja. Ja, die stroop zal ik zelf moeten maken, denk ik.
Ja.
Gewoon suiker en kaneel en een beetje water in een pan. Maar
Ja.
ik dacht dat dat zo kant en klaar zou kunnen krijgen. Maar
Nee, niet gemakkelijk.
ja, het is echt een indrukwekkend gebouw.
Ja, het is een houteren huis, hè?
Ja. Van wanneer dateert dat?
Oeh, ja. Ja, het is oud, hè. Het is meer dan 100 jaar oud.
Ja.
Maar ja, het is een sterk gebouw, hè. Een clubgebouw.
Voilà. Oké. Ik ben nu op weg. I'm going to go look for more now. All right. Oké. Bye bye. Bedankt. Right. Well, there we are. A plastic horse got me some Angostura bitters, but don't know whether you caught any of that. Hi, Peppo, if you're there. Right, there's a whiskey place up here, but that, as that gentleman said, which you may not have understood because it's all in Dutch, but basically he was saying they only sell 5 or 6 bottles of Canadian whiskey a year, so it's not worth bothering getting in. You could get one in with the next couple of hours, but I mean, I don't want to spend like 50 euros on a bottle. I'm looking for a small bottle for about 20 euros. So hopefully this other place might have some, but I'm doubtful now. And hopefully this place will open later because it's look, they've got ice cream. See, look, if Kimberly's watching, look. Oh. I don't know. Oh, toch? Toch? Oh. Ik ga zometeen eens terugkomen. Ik moet eerst iets gaan doen, maar ja. Oké. Yeah. So, well, I'm going to get an ice cream anyway. Where am I at? I'm in Ghent. I was showing everybody the station before. And, you know, all very typical. This is sort of like the station end of Ghent. All big houses. And the park that I was in the other week is sort of just up behind those buildings there. We can maybe go through it later. But oh well. Kimberly did say if I didn't have any other options, I could use bourbon whiskey. It might have to be that. Things you do for alcohol. Right, it was, where the hell was it? Oh right, it's one of these buildings over here, I seem to remember. I think. It's across the road. That's the chemist. More bikes. I think it's in one of these, number 383. It's very unassuming. I almost walked past it. 365. Hang on, let's just change it back. Yes, I've cleaned my lens, so I'm not so blurry anymore. Hello, everybody. 369. It's kind of like an unremarkable street, but it has a whiskey shop in it. I think I'm approaching it now. There's a... Yes, here we go. 381. Right, let's change it back. There we are. 180 whiskies. Whiskey, rum, gin, champagne. Let's see. Will I have any luck here? Right. Is it this door? Please close both doors. Oh. Right. Let me do it this way. I have to go up. Up for the whiskies. Right, it'll all be in Dutch again, so you have to bear with me. Pepper will understand what's being said. Goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag.
Ik ben juist van Bernard. En hij is niet zeker dat deze whisky had.
Ja, ook niet.
Ja.
Je vindt dat weinig, hè?
Ja, dat is
Ik heb wel Amerikaanse versies.
Ja, live op YouTube, maar
Ja.
het is een
En,
heel...
kan u zeggen, maar Canadese heb ik heel weinig.
Ja, dat is... ik ben van Sint-Niklaas en ik heb in de drankcentrum daar gevraagd en ze wisten niet wat het was.
Ja, ik heb een assortiment van Amerikaanse. Ik heb ook Ierse. Ik heb ook Belgische. Ik heb ook Indische.
Ja?
Japanse.
Ja.
En Schotse natuurlijk.
Ja.
Dus ik heb een schone waaier, maar geen Canadese.
Ah.
Ik heb wel onlangs een fles gehad.
Ja.
En dat vond ik... Ik ben de importateur kwijt. Een Australische whisky single malt.
Oeh. Ja. Oké, ja. Ik zal niet nee zeggen. Dus...
Dan kan je kwaad.
kan geen kwaad.
Kijk, maar eerlijk zeggen, ik ben de importateur kwijt. Maar ik zal het wel opzoeken hoor. Maar ik moet eerlijk zeggen, ik was aangenaam verrast van een single malt uit Australië.
Ja.
Dus dat wil zeggen dat ze in nog landen goede whisky maken. Hè?
Ah ja. Zo fris.
Ja, heel aangenaam.
Ik ga even proeven, ja.
Tuurlijk, het is ervoor, hè. Ik kan je nog dingen laten proeven, hoor. Maar dat vond ik nu, omdat je mij vroeg Canadese, hè,
Ja.
dat valt ook zo'n beetje uit het normale en Australische ook, hè.
Ja, het is eigenlijk voor een cocktail te maken. Een vriendin van mij heeft weer een... Ik heb nog in mijn kast nog een klein beetje Fanny Branca.
Ja.
En ik vroeg, wat kan ik maar daarmee doen? En ze stuurt mij een cocktail, een Toronto heet dat, met Canadese whisky, met demerara stroop, met Angostura bitters, wat ik van Bernard gekocht heb.
Ja.
en de Fanny Branca.
Ja.
Maar
alle
andere ingrediënten kom ik naar bij de Canadese.
Ja. Maar kijk, dat is een keer een Australische. Wat moet u gedacht zeggen hoor? Als je zegt, ik lust dat niet, dat is voor mij geen probleem. Dat is een kwestie van smaken. Hè. Iedereen heeft verschillende smaken. Hè. Dus, en je hebt mensen die graag gerookt of geturfd hebben. Je hebt mensen die dat oenam niet mogen. En je hebt er dan die graag op sherryvaten, je hebt graag op portovaten. Je hebt er dan die op bourbonvaten. Je hebt zo een handse waaier van assortimenten tegenwoordig.
Het is eigenlijk lekker.
Ja?
Het is lekker.
Wat moet je eerlijk zeggen? Alleen over een maand hebben ze mij dat komen presenteren, maar in feite ik heb 2 zaken. Ik heb ook een kapperszaak.
Ah ja, dat is hier
Ja.
beneden. Ja.
Nee, hier.
Ah, hier. Ah.
Kijk, kunt je zien,
Ja?
dit is zo. In feite is dat een heel schone combinatie met mijn whisky shop.
Ah ja,
Want
inderdaad.
in feite, whisky is in feite uit de hand gelopen hobby. En daarmee, ik had die ruimte waar dus vroeger de cliënt zat te wachten, heb ik nu omtoverd tot een whisky shop.
Ah, ja, omdat ik heb zo gekeken voor waar kan ik dat vinden en over de hele kaart van België zijn er weinig whisky shops.
Nee, weinig. En vooral, ik ben in feite denk ik de enigste in België met kapsalon, mannen
Ja.
en een whisky shop.
Ah ja,
combinatie.
inderdaad. Ja, dat is zo een unicum.
Ja.
Dus, in hele Gent zou ik waarschijnlijk geen Canadese
Ik
whisky
denk het niet.
Nee.
De enigste misschien, maar ik durf er niet. Niet bij Colijn.
Colijn of de Musketeers, of de Musketeers dat
zou gesloten zijn, denk ik.
Ah.
Maar
Ja.
dus achter de counter.
Ja.
En misschien heeft hij...
Well, ik heb zo'n website zo gekeken.
bij maar nu heb ik de gedachte van gemaakt van een shop te
Een hele 14 jaar.
Ja.
Misschien is het iets speciaal, maar ik heb gekeken op internet en dat is niet echt bijzonder. Dit verschilt in geen grote mate van de Amerikaanse.
Nee, ja, dat is dat.
Het is gemaakt met roggen in plaats van
En dat zijn,
ja.
dat zijn de normale bourbons, Jack Daniels ook. Hè.
Ja. Ah ja, mijn vriendin zei, als ik niks vind, dan als je no more options heeft, just use bourbon. So,
Ja, dat is
dus
juist.
ik zal
Buffalo Trace.
Ja.
Een fles Buffalo Trace, hè? Dat is €28, dus dat is een heel schappelijke prijs. Hè.
Dat is Amerikaans of wat?
Dat is, tuurlijk.
Dat is ook een bourbon.
Het is ook een bourbon. Hè. Natuurlijk, ik heb een selectie gemaakt in de Jack Daniels. De gewone 07, dat is ook een goedkope, maar die verkoop ik niet.
Ah, ja.
Omdat die in de lijst of Colorado kan vinden.
Ja.
En die doen dan prijzen. Dat zegt tegen mij, Freddy jongen, je zei €5 of €10 duurder. Maar dat is normaal, die kopen dan met paletten.
Ah ja.
En die hebben dan
Oké.
altijd welkom.
Oké. En ik zal misschien nog een keer binnenspringen. Ja.
Altijd welkom. Er zijn
Oké.
altijd zaken die openstaan. Als je nog iets wilt proeven, ik heb nog dingen openstaan. Hè.
Mag ik eens proeven van die... Oh, nee, wacht.
Mag ik juist een keer?
Ja, zeker. Ja. Dus
Ik bel direct terug, want ik ben bezig. Een beetje, ja.
misschien van de Bushmills?
Van?
De Bushmills.
Ah.
Dat is een, ja...
Als Ierse een Engelse whisky van de Cotswold.
Bedaar.
Kijk, de Cotswold, heel goede whisky. Is ook een schone streek in Engeland. Hè?
Ja. Ik ben, misschien bijna 30 jaar geleden was ik daarop.
Ah ja. Ja, sympathieke man. En hij heeft ons elk 2 flessen cask. En daarmee, en ik zeg, godverdorie, we hebben dat thuis op ons gemak geproefd. Hij zei, dat is goede whisky. En ik heb daar ook die Cotswold in gedaan. Ook goed, hè?
Ja. Is dat hoe is dat?
Single malt, hè?
Ja. Ah ja.
Ik verkoop bijna niets anders. Ik ben altijd single malt.
Ja, de Canadees is
Wel, dan gaat dat bij mij als ik. Oh,
nee, bedankt.
moet maar zeggen als het op komt. Hè.
Ja. Zo, als je naar YouTube kijkt. Ja.
Ja, kijk dat dikwijls een keer naar.
Oké, bedankt.
Dank u vrienden, meneer. Altijd welkom, hè?
Oké, tada.
Altijd op de flessen open staan, moet je gratis proeven.
Oeh, dan kom ik wel terug.
Ja, met plezier gedaan. Dank u, hè.
Dag. Well, I didn't quite get what I wanted there, and I don't know how much of you understood that. But basically, he was telling me about how he combined. He's the only sort of combined gentleman barber and and whiskey shop in Belgium. And in all the 14 years that he's whiskey, typical Kimberley, what have you done? Don't know, is anybody still watching? I'm going to have to go into comments again, live chat. Is anybody still commenting? Can't see. Chat, what's happened? They've all disappeared. All right, it's lagging. Well, I was drinking whiskey in the shop. I mean, you might see snippets of it, and Peppo could understand that conversation perfectly well. So everybody asked Peppo what we were talking about. Let's go and have a look at the. Let's go into the park. I need to sit down and gather my thoughts and find out what to do next, because it doesn't look like I'm going to get whiskey. I wasn't going to prepare to pay 28 euros. I want to pay about 16 or 17 euros for a bottle. You know, I'm on a budget, you know, and it's only for cocktails. Are we still lagging? Am I so far behind? Well, I'll put it on. God, where are we? Yes, it was very nice. Both of them were very friendly chaps. And that other shop that he talked about, it's about half an hour walk that way into town. And I looked at their prices. There's a sliding scale on their website to say what price range do you want to choose between. And it doesn't start at 0, it starts at about 50 euros. It's the cheapest, and goes up to. I saw some bottles on that website for that other shop for like 900 euros. 900 euros for a bottle of whiskey. Bloody hell. Oh, you missed most of it due to lag. Oh well. Well, basically what happened was he explained to me about the history of his shop, which he's been doing for 14 years. He was a barber, and then his hobby was whiskey, and then his hobby took over, and he sort of divided his shop between a barber shop and a whiskey shop. And he goes everywhere, and he usually just stocks single malts, and has all the sort of like the finer brands. And he was talking about one that he got in Australia. That was the one I was testing first. And then he got an English one from the Cotswolds, which I tasted second. And then I had some Bushmills as well. So I got three free shots of whiskey for just by waving a camera about. Brilliant. Well, hopefully it's not lagging anymore. Not quite sure. Like I said in the advert, you know, you can join me as I wander about aimlessly, looking for whiskey. If you like that sort of thing. Can't imagine Adalabati doing that. Really. Alright, I'm going to find somewhere to sit down in the park. Hang on, I'll show you the park. We're at the park again. Ooh. There we go. Saw a squirrel here just before. Some crows. Hello. It's all good, yes. Well, I'm all good because I've just had 3 shots of whiskey. Hey, Adalabati's waving. Yes, I can't imagine Adalabati going into whiskey shops for some reason in Japan. Yes, we all have our specific niches. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, it's a children's playground. We were here the other week. Hello, UFO Bob. Good morning. due to lag, you missed me in a whiskey shop, which, you know, if you watch it on the replay, it's all in Dutch as well, so you might have to sort of click on subtitles or something. But we've had a giant white plastic horse. We've had some Angostura bitters. We have come to the realization that Canadian whiskey is not treasured or liked or even imported into Belgium. I mean, I'd never really heard of it before either, so it's not a big surprise there. So this is sort of the back of the art museums, or one of the art museums. We're going to go into that weird tunnely thing in a minute. Oh God, am I that far behind? No, oh right. There's I put on sort of low delay, so for more immediate responses so that you could see. But I appear to be about like 20-30 seconds behind. I'm talking to myself. So, both of those people didn't know. Well, I didn't actually ask the second guy whether he had Demerara syrup. I don't think you can buy that ready-made, obviously. Yes, it's a nice park. This built on the site of an old fort. So we have a fake rock. How should we go? Left, right? No, there's coughing girls on that side. Well, let's just go down the middle. Into the womb. Don't go into the light. God, there's a serious delay. Oh, maybe I'm not live. I don't know. Live, hang on. Yeah, that's yes, there's no serious delay, Cyber. You were just watching the replay. Oh, hello. Technology. Except the other side. Bicycles everywhere, yes. I am live now. I think I'm live, yes. After 3 whiskies, I'm not quite sure. Oh, yes, I've got to go back to that ice cream shop, haven't I? Yes. How long have I got? I have to head back to that ice cream shop in about 20 minutes. And you can watch me eat an ice cream. It's my last act of the show. Aren't you lucky? There was a sort of a wedding here last time I was here in the park, and they were using that bandstand that's behind those trees there. Just turn you back. Oh, my hair. So that's behind me is one of the art museums. I think it's the modern art one. And hang on, turn you around. You can see the bandstand there. Oop. Very gaudy. Well, actually, it's gelato. We're going to have some gelato. But for the plebs, it's ice cream. I've got a little like tripod thing that my parents sort of said, can I use this? And I've got it on the bottom of my gimbal now, so I can use that when I'm having my ice cream without worrying that my gimbal's going to fall over. Where is it? Let's go back to the ice cream. Oh God, where am I? Oh. Oh, random runner. Let's cut through. Can I cut through? This isn't an official path, but I need to go back the other way. Right. Okay. There's a whole sort of network of paths and things in here. The youth are enjoying themselves. There we go, there's disco. You get everything on here. I've already got copyright on my advert. I'll probably have, now I'll get copyright on the on the live stream. Who cares? Not me. Funky beats. It's actually muddy up here. I have to be careful where I'm walking. You could get lost in here, couldn't you? Where the hell am I? Some kids with a what us old folks called a beatbox, playing some, they're just drinking and playing music. It's rather high. No, I'm not going down there. It's not an official path, and I shall fall over. I think there's an official path. So, I'm now in need of ice cream. Let's see, official path. It's like got path-like features. So, this was a sort of partially successful mission. It'll be slightly more successful once I've had the ice cream and I can flaunt it. Flaunt pictures of it to Kimberly, saying, look, I've got ice cream. Nah. There you go, the exciting view of parked cars as we head back down. This is where I usually park, actually. When I come to Ghent in my car, this is just outside the low emission zone. So I park here and then walk all the way back into town. William of Nassau Street, this is called. It's unremarkable in its uniformity. So, if you come to Belgium and you like Canadian whiskey, you're a bit buggered. You'll have to make do with American whiskey, which I'm going to have to do, obviously. Or I could go and ask Bernard and then come back. But I really wanted to make this cocktail, the Toronto cocktail, and now it's going to have to be the Kentucky cocktail. Not quite sure I like that idea, given that, like, the bottom half of America is really the bottom half. We're all sort of MAGA Trumpist losers. Now then, where do I go from here? I think I have to go... Oh right, yes. This is the chair shop. Is anybody still watching? Come in, grab a chair and spend lots of money. I think I have to go this way. There's the Asian supermarket that I went to get my sake from, just across the road there. Look at those, just behind that white car. Dunhuang. I actually went in there earlier and got some cream soda, because you can't get cream soda in Belgium either. Still watching. Good. I think I'm going the right way. Because I think I have to sort of go down there and then turn right. So the weather forecast was entirely accurate. It said it would be cloudy and 18 degrees. And it is cloudy. It was sunny this morning. Brasserie the Moral. Okay. The moral of this story is you don't open your brasserie on a Saturday afternoon. Yesterday, yes, we did have a break in the cloud yesterday. I drove to Holland yesterday, actually, Peppo. Just half an hour before I was due to leave work, my boss said, "Can you drive and go and pick up some tiles?" I had to pick up some tiles from some house in Holland, in Ghent, which is near. It's just on the border, really. I mean, it's not really that far, but it was like half an hour drive, and it was all sunny. It was nice. Oh, okay. So we're on the final mission of today's show, is to get ice cream. I don't know whether you can see that shop over there that they're working on. It says Verantwoord Speelgoed, which means responsible toys. It's like woke toys. Oh, hey, everybody, it's Peppo's birthday. He's probably as old as me now. Happy birthday, old chap. Gelukkige verjaardag. Went to the beach. He went to the beach, and that's in the sun. Yeah, not in the grey. Okay. Trying to think of a beach in Holland. Can't think of one. Scheveningen? No, that's not really a beach, is it? So yes, we're on the right street now for ice cream. Queen Elizabeth Lane, but the different Queen Elizabeth, the Belgian Queen Elizabeth. 57. Oh right, no, still a year younger than me. Okay. Yes, there's that red building again. We're on the right track, and there's the ice cream shop. You can see the balls of ice cream. Black, yellow, red and white. Just kind of weird ice cream colours, but yeah, Belgium maybe. Okay, this is where I go and get a stracciatella and whatever else they've got. Voilà, ik ben al terug. Voilà, ik ben terug. Ja, het is wel in het Engels, dus zo, ja. Stracciatella?
Wat is dat dan? Een hoortje?
Een hoortje, een dubbele.
Dubbele?
Een dubbele stracciatella en wat is dat? Dat is speculoos zeker?
Ja.
Oh, right. En een Mary Zen.
Yes.
Okay. That's iets nieuws voor mij.
We gaan ergens anders verder.
Oké. Ik ga dat even hierop zetten. Dat ik kan doen de belangrijkste en dat is betalen.
Ja, alsjeblieft, tot op 4 alsjeblieft.
Oké. Ergens. Ja, voilà.
Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft. Oké. Oh.
Yes, goeiedag.
Ja, oké.
Voilà,
Dankjewel.
alsjeblieft.
Okay, I've got my ice cream. I'm going to sit outside. Not disturb the people.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Dan kan ik hem even spullen in uw vlog.
Voila. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right, there we go. Now, sit down. Try not to drop everything. Okay. Milkshake, €6. I didn't see that. I don't know. Is that cheap or is that not cheap? Hang on. Okay, right. Well, we've got 7 minutes to eat this. I'm going to try the Zen with ginger and something else in it. Oh yeah. You can taste the ginger and the passion fruit. That is rather nice. Quite fruity and gingery. I have to hold still. And then later I'll take a screenshot and send it to Kimberly. I'll put you down there because it tilts you up. He's going up slowly.
14:30 is perfect.
Hello. Oh, it's dripping everywhere. I should have asked for a can. Try not to sit in my dripped ice cream. Use my tripod. I am using my tripod. It's working very well. Possibly it's a big milkshake. I don't know. Well, this is compensation for the fact that I didn't get Canadian whiskey. I'm just going to have to get a small, cheap bottle of Jack Daniels, I think, then. Which I can do at the Albert Heijn tomorrow when I do my regular shopping. You don't know how good this tastes. Well, next week on Simon NoChaNoMa, I won't be searching for cocktail ingredients. I won't be reading a story. What I'll be doing probably is at the last minute thinking of something like I did for this show and doing it. Hello, Jeffrey. Nice that you could join. I don't know. If you watch the replay and understand Dutch, then you'll get a lot more out of the show. Sorry, I was speaking Dutch for most of it because I'm in Belgium, in the Dutch-speaking part, and I went to 2 whiskey shops, and out of courtesy to the owners, I spoke in Dutch. You're now watching me indulge. To what extent this is interesting, I don't know. I don't care, because I've got an ice cream. But you're in the company of a Dutchman, an American, a Filipino, and who else was here? Oh, a Canadian. Occasionally we have a German who isn't here today, and a British lady who's probably working, but she did like my Discord post, so. Oh. I'm making a mess on their seat. Sorry, I'm just eating. I'm afraid you didn't see a great deal of Ghent. Well, we've done Ghent loads of times. We've seen the canals, we've seen the historic buildings. Now you've seen the station and some whiskey shops. All 2 of the entire range of whiskey shops in Belgium. Oh, I mean in Ghent. Ah, Philadelphia. Go get napkins. Well, I'll do that after I've finished. Philadelphia. Well, I think that's the first view I've had from Philadelphia. UFO Bobby's from California.
A pускaj możesz nakapać na nami, da? Javier, bitte sitzen? Komm her.
Yeah.
You're very patient while I eat this.
Czy papuś
So now my question now is, shall I go and buy a bottle of cheap whiskey from a random supermarket here? But then I'll have at least 2 of the ingredients, and then I can go home and try and make some syrup, some Demerara syrup. No, I've got to get Demerara sugar. That's right, before I can make Demerara syrup. And I'll probably post the results on Instagram or something. Alright.
Виж, прави самым да видиш. Малко така, много лека. Проба?
I better go and ask for a napkin. It's the worst. Yeah, you know, napkin. Okay. I should be a good citizen and clean up my spilt ice cream. Just going to chuck it in the waste bin.
Hazır. Скажи, тоже давно.
Right. Okay. That was good. I'm now going to go. What time is it? I'm going to go wander into town. And I shall do that. And look for some cheap bottle of whiskey and some Demerara sugar. First supermarket I come to. But for now, it's gone slightly over time. You've been very patient. Sorry about the lag in the whiskey shops. It was to be expected, going inside, hoping that the signal would reach through the walls. But thank you all for joining. Next week on the show, no idea. We'll see when it happens. But for now, thank you for joining and keeping me company, putting up with my nonsense, and hopefully see you all again next week. Bye everybody. Bye bye.